YouTube. I've been having my way with Relay, baby. I think I'm Big Meech. Nah, let me. Okay, so the past couple nights, Amazon Relay dispatch, it's been the same lady. It's been right around 8 p.m. because I've been kind of booking loads on the fly. Initially I was like booking loads a day, 2 days in advance. And this week I decided to try something different. So I usually will just sleep during the day because most of my loads end up being night loads. So I'll sleep during the day, pop up probably around 5 or so, check the board, see what's there, probably go back to sleep, and then get back up about 7:30 or 8. And at that point, what usually will happen is loads that may have been on the board for, say, 450, 500 bucks will actually jump up to 7, 8, 900 bucks if they sit on the board for a period of time and it get closer, to the pickup time. So the strategy I've been kind of using is, instead of booking loads in advance, I just kind of book them when they jump up. So it is time consuming, watching the board periodically every day, as opposed to booking loads. But like I said, a load will be on the board at 2 p.m. for 450. 8:30 p.m. that same load may be 850, 800 bucks. So me personally, I'm not going to drive for 450, because I chose to book a load earlier in the day, as opposed to waiting. I call it letting the load mature. And if somebody else goes on there and takes it for a lesser rate, then so be it. It's usually multiple loads that will get me really close to home, at least 3 a night. So yeah, like I said, I've been kind of booking on the fly. So the last 2 nights, right around 8 p.m., it's been the same lady from Dispatch ROC. She called me. The first night she called me with a load, and it was actually coming within like 10 miles of my house. The problem was it was a pickup and 3 drops, so a 4-stop run. And I've been trying to stay away from those. I try to do no more than 3 stops, a pickup, and 2 drop-offs. So I've been trying to kind of stay away from the 4 and 5 stops, because you just kind of can easily get in a bind with those. And yeah, you can report delays, but who wants to be, doing that as I'm trying to, deliver to various locations. So yeah, she wanted me to do a run. It was bringing me home, but it was, like I said, a pickup and 3 stops. So I said, well, I don't want to really do that many stops tonight. And so then she offered me another load, and she said, well, this is a pickup and 2 stops, which was a 3-stop run. And it was going to somewhere in Iowa, and that was for about 800 bucks for like a couple hundred miles also. And I just kind of really didn't want to take the load right then. So I told her, it was a time thing, so I didn't want to, take the load and it'd be an issue. So she said she understood, and pretty much she let me go. So 10 or 15 minutes later, because after that I went ahead, I got up. So it's a little after 8 p.m. and the first night, 10 or 15 minutes later, I booked the load, bringing me it was 2 stops, a pickup, 2 stops, 3-stop run, and it was bringing me 20 minutes from home for $861 for right up under 200 miles. So I booked that, ran out the door because I had everything kind of set up to go. And that's how you have to do it if you choose to, like I said, book on the fly. You're going to have to, have everything ready to go. So when you see the load, it's usually 3 hours tops you got to get it after it goes up, because it's going to get real close to that pickup time. And that's why they, jump the rate up. So yeah, pretty much I booked that load and I ran that the night before last. So last night, same deal. I'm in bed. It's about a little after 8 p.m. and I haven't booked the load yet, but I'm actually about to jump on the board, and my phone rings. And when they call you, when they call me, it's a toll-free number. It says toll-free, and that's usually dispatch. So I answered, and it was the same lady from the night before. And she said, I have a load, pretty much coming right to my house. But it was again, and she tricked me, because the final drop location was the same as my final drop location from the day before. But my first stop from the day before, I had 1 stop and then my final drop. It was a different first stop and then another stop and then a final stop. So she told me, hey, it's this particular city, which I'm okay, that's the same run from last night. It wasn't a big deal, because I was able to actually negotiate that load. When she called me, she said, hey, I have a load, and I asked her what it was. She told me, and like I said, I was under the impression it was the same one from the night before, but she told me it was $700 and some odd for, again, I think 160, 170 miles. But it was a pickup and 3 stops getting me like 20 minutes from home. So I said, are you able to get me 800 on it? I'm just, testing my luck. And she said, hold on. And she left me on hold for, I would say, a minute and a half, 2 minutes. And she came back and she said, yeah, I can get you 800 on that. And I'm like, okay, that'll work. What's the pickup time? And she said it's 0020, 12:20 a.m. So I asked her, I said, are you able to change that to 1:20 a.m.? She said, yes, I can change it to 1:20 a.m. I said, thank you, I'll take it. So for $800, she dispatched it to me directly. I never went on the board. I accepted it on the Relay app, and yeah, ran out the door and ran that last night. So I negotiated my first load with Amazon. And now that's a tip to you guys. When you get a call from ROC or Amazon Dispatch, now you know those loads are negotiable. Maybe not on the board, but when they call you, you can make a rate. Hey, next time I'm going to say a G. I'm going to just be honest with you, because it was an extra stop. But I got paid well. It wasn't too much work, but I don't like docking, undocking, docking, undocking, and docking again. And that's too much when I can do 1 or 2 stops and get the same amount of money. So I try to stay away from those, but I wasn't upset about the run at all. And it kind of seemed like, building a relationship with Dispatch. That's why I wanted to take the load last night, because they have offered me probably 5 loads total, and I've turned down 4. So I don't want to be the guy that just no. But like I said, a lot of the times I couldn't understand them. But I mean, she getting a speech together and everything. I don't know. They making it hard for me, man. Yeah, they making it hard for me. I don't know. we're going to have to talk about the OTR thing. You know, that's going to be a video coming in the next couple of days. We're going to have to sit down and talk about the OTR thing, because Amazon making it hard for me. They showing their boy a lot of love, okay? They showing your boy a lot of love. You know, I don't know what to do about it. So, and we're going to get into some Prime Week numbers Monday. I'm going to do a video on those. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I got a couple videos coming here in the next week or so. I got about 5 videos I need to get out. A couple done and then a few that I need to do. But yeah, I have a bunch of great content coming within the next, I want to say 2 weeks, because I'm super busy. But yeah, within the next week or 2, I should get all that content out to you guys. So look forward to that. I ain't gonna spoil it. I'm gonna just, I'm gonna drop it on you guys. So look forward to that. And yeah, I'm just pretty much right now, kind of about to get some rest, jump up in a minute and run some errands. And I think I'm going to run tonight and most likely tomorrow too. I'm going to just try to keep this thing going, man. It seemed like, like I said, I'm building a good relationship with Amazon. And the little issue I had with, the load getting rejected, that has not affected any score whatsoever. So I don't know how that's working out, but hey, I'll take it. But that's where we at Friday morning. And yeah, like I said, man, I'm about to get some rest and go from there. Get back at it tonight. But yep, you guys can negotiate loads with Amazon. So that got to be some great news. You can negotiate loads with Amazon if you get your performance up. And I'm going to tell you something else. I had a particular load that I was 10 minutes late for. And I think this kind of just plays into, the way you're performing overall. Because I had a load I was 10 minutes late for. And it did have something to do with my previous pickup, and I did notate it, which I always do. But ROC called me, and I was about 10 minutes late for a load. It was early in the morning, my final drop. And they called me a couple days ago, and they said, hey, we just wondering what time you're going to get there. I told them I have it dropped in 10 minutes. And she said she would note the account. And normally if you're late, anybody who does relay knows if you get a flag, the outline turns orange. And that'll let you know you did something wrong during that trip. And that's going to fall onto your record here shortly. Okay? So like I said, I was 10 minutes late. She said, okay, that was fine. And she would notate the account. And I was expecting to see some type of, something in there, saying, hey, he was late. But this is a trick, and it could have something to do. You guys let me know. I did complete the final drop ahead of schedule. I just got there 10 minutes late. I had an hour to drop. So I arrived 10 minutes late, but I dropped still 30 minutes early. So maybe this is why I didn't get the hit. I don't know. I ain't, whatever. As far as I'm not 100% with the Amazon relay process, but maybe that's why I didn't get a hit. But yeah, she noted it and it was not an issue. So, I would just come in and try to perform, run as many trips as you can successfully. If you get a bad one, then run some more successful to make up for that. But yeah, like I said, man, we're going to talk about the OTR thing, because I don't know. They making it hard for me, man. So It just kind of is what it is. But I'm going to get out of here, man. You guys stay safe out there. Take it easy and have a good one. Appreciate you.